Hello, this is Malorian, and this will be a 25-point game of my Epic Lylyth against Sorscha. So when I got Epic Lylyth, I was really looking forward to use her. The long range caster kills and all this stuff. I thought it'd be really effective at this 25-point league, but unfortunately, after I put this all together, I realized the feat only really affects for the beast for the double shot and not the infantry. So whereas I thought I'd be getting all this long range archer shot, it's really just going to be my one range beast I have. But anyway, I'm running the striders, the archers with UA, small raptors, and then a seraph. And on the other side of this sacrifice scenario, I'm going to be up against pretty much the starter set there for Khador, and there's Sorscha, there's the Man of Wars, Juggernaut Destroyer, and then the Widowmakers. And so with that big huge wall of the Man-Eater, or the Man of Wars rather, I am going to have a really hard time trying to shoot up her. She also has the War Dog there with her, and so I'm really thinking I'm going to have to try and more go for the objective here. I know I can score one probably pretty quickly, but then once those Men of Wars get in the zone, it'll be tough. But I'll just try and see if I can attrition this out. So turn one, I move up, just really getting into position at this point and getting off the shadow pack. His turn, he puts his Mana Wars in the shield wall and is slowly going up. This is fantastic because it means I'll be able to get my control point next time. The bad news though is that his Widowmakers were able to pick off one of my Raptors, and then a long range shot from his Destroyer blew a big huge hole in my archers. So that really wasn't part of the plan, and now I don't know if I have the punching power to punch through this Khador armor. So knowing that I need to try and knock out his shooting if I'm going to win this attrition war, this is my feet turn. I really got to try and hit him hard. Really, the archers and the seraph just pound into his destroyer. Luckily, I was able to destroy his gun, which was fantastic. Was only able to pick off one of the Widowmakers, or not even. Yeah, look, they're all still alive. So that kind of sucked, but at least the main thing is I don't have that big, huge AoE going to be coming at me anymore. So his turn two, he is just moving up his guys in shield wall. His two jacks are running up. He moves up his Widowmakers to try and shoot at my Raptors, does a couple of wounds, and this is where I realized I made one mistake because I forgot that you can be scoring on either player's turn. So if I just would have moved one archer or something to be going over to the flag, I could have scored this turn, and then had he not ran into the zone and lost all that shield wall, then I would have scored again, and boom, I win. But as it is, I'm going to have to just delay things a bit. So then on my turn three, I'm just blasting into that one destroyer. I'm able to now knock out its movement, so it's pretty much useless. My raptors move up, shoot. Actually, one was able to charge in as well. Killed one, is entangling the other, and then my other raptor just fast cav back into the one flag so I could score points. He exploded, but totally worth it. And yeah, I'm trying to pick away at these bloody Man of Wars, but their armor is just so high I can't really manage to really get anything. A few of them are a little bit damaged, but it doesn't really matter if you do even 5 damage to these guys when they have 8 boxes. So then on his turn 3, I got fairly lucky. First of all, he moved up his shield wall into the zone, so now I gotta try and break this huge Man of War block if I want to score that second point. Although the way he has it positioned, I can now maybe get to the caster. But the bad news is I didn't know that Sorscha had a spell that basically gave his guy extra movement and Pathfinder, so he was able to charge through the woods into my Seraph, and I was just really lucky to survive, really. Otherwise, that was pretty much it. His Widowmaker's trying to do some shooting and hitting my guy in combat, but not really doing anything. Alright, so then on my turn 4, I actually managed now to kill one of the Man of Wars. Basically what I did is slipstreamed out of combat, used the archers to make sure that the Juggernaut can't get to my Seraph. He's the one that killed one. My Striders move back. They're trying to damage the other ones. It's just taking a while to do it, even with pincushion on them. And then my Raptor doing his thing at the top. His turn 4, the shield wall's kind of more just pulling together. The Juggernaut goes and destroys a couple of the archers, and that's pretty much it. My turn 5, my attrition is starting to show. I kill the last Widowmaker at the top. My Seraph gets the hell out of dodge, and then after all my shooting goes into the Mana Wars, there's only 2 of them left. So now he's in a really difficult spot here. On his turn 5, this is where he makes pretty much his big blunder. He rushes down his Juggernaut to be in base to base with Lylyth, which doesn't matter because she has parry. The Mana Wars charge the archers and, kill a couple of them. But really, the only thing he's holding the zone with is just his dog, so it's going to be pretty simple. And yeah, all I need to do is move up, shoot the dog, Raptor goes over to the flag, boom, that's 2 control points. So victory to Epic Lylyth here, and I really can't say this mission went to plan. Obviously the way that was with the big shield wall, I couldn't pull off my feet. I got surprised by his jack. I was really lucky not to lose my only beast. And yeah, man, once those Mana Wars got in there, it was just so tough to try and break them. It was good to see that I was able to pull it off eventually in the end. But yeah, it was pretty touch and go for a while there. So anyway, I'll take the win. So thanks for watching. Bye.